Today is International Overdose Awareness Day. According to the Oklahoma State Department of Health, 12 Oklahomans die every week from unintentional drug overdose. 2 News Oklahoma senior reporter Justin Ayer goes in depth on the problem tonight, talking to former drug users and doctors to find out what they believe it takes to break drug addiction.
A lot of times you just don't know how to find your way out.
That dependence is what's the killer. Keeping your body going and keeping you using something that you don't really want to do anymore.
If there's a piece of advice Angela Lindsay or Caleb Niles can give to struggling drug users, it's don't lose hope. This is what they used to look like. Lindsay was a former meth user, and Niles did any substance he could get his hands on.
I had reached a point in my life where the only other option other than recovery was suicide.
If I did not have something, I would begin to tremor. I began to throw up everywhere.
Now sober, they take pride in helping others defeat their addictions, knowing not everyone's recovery will be the same. Now that you're on the other side, how are you feeling?
It feels amazing.
Taking a deeper look at the numbers, the Oklahoma Department of Health says between 2016 and 2020, more than 3,300 Oklahomans died from an unintentional overdose. And from 2007 to 2020, unintentional meth overdose deaths increased 20-fold. John Jones with Brighter Futures of Wagoner says he's witnessed fentanyl be a silent killer, especially with teens.
It started off with counterfeit pills, and now unfortunately it's working its way into marijuana, also into the liquid cartridges in the vapes.
It's why Wagoner Community Hospital staff recommend carrying Narcan, a spray easily used to treat overdoses. It's free by mail through the Oklahoma Health Department and potentially hospitals and pharmacies. Here at Wagoner Community Hospital, you can get harm reduction items, including a drug disposable kit, a face shield, test strips, and Narcan, which could save your life. Teresa Carnes always kept it in her house, thinking it would be the best way to save her daughter Kaylee until she got clean. She says Kaylee, a once headstrong cheerleader, got into heroin and developed a flesh-eating bacteria on both arms. She died in July 2021. Her advice to parents:
Don't ever let them think you don't love them, because that might be the last time you see them.
Wagoner officer TJ Pons sees it almost on a daily basis. He recommends doctors stop throwing drugs at every issue and says government entities need to continue funding substance abuse programs.
You see somebody, especially somebody that you love and care about, they need to speak up and say, hey man, you got a problem.
Justin Ayer, 2 News, Oklahoma.